wave them high. Red and yellow and pink and green, purple and orange and blue.
Hi, boys and girls. Welcome to Red Elephant Art Club. I'm happy you're here. Hi, Tiff. Hope you're watching. JJ and Ellie and Benny and Abigail and Autumn. I heard you watched one of the videos too. I'm so happy. Well, I hope that you enjoy this one. Today we're going to be drawing an owl and watercoloring it. So it should be a really fun project. I forgot to bring the book I was going to share with you. It's called An Owl's Good Night, but I'll take a picture of it or get a picture of it and post it on this video so you know what book to look for. Miss Carrie will be reading it soon, and it's all about this really cool owl owls are nocturnal. That means that they sleep during the day and they're awake at night. And it's about this owl that couldn't sleep because all these other animals kept waking him up. And it's a fun, interesting book and to teach you about how owls sleep during the day and awake at night. Anyway, I think it's a fun book and I hope that you'll enjoy that too. Now for today's project, you'll need some white mixed media paper or watercolor paper. You're going to need some oil pastels. You're going to need a green one, a black one, a brown one, an orange one, a white one, and a yellow one. Okay, and of course, you're going to need some watercolors because we're going to do a project with watercolors. And you're going to need a green, yellow, a brown, a light brown, or kind of a mustard yellow, and orange, and black. All right? Okay, and then you're going to need some paintbrushes. And I think that you're going to need a wide one, and maybe a medium one, and even a round one. All right, and of course some water. All right, kids, I'll see you in a few minutes. Okay, get your things ready. Hi, boys and girls. Welcome back. Do you have all your supplies? Make sure you have your white paper. It should be a nice watercolor paper, a mixed media paper. And you're going to need your oil pastels. You're going to need black, white, yellow, green, and brown. Oh, and orange. Let's do that again. Black, white, yellow, green, brown, and orange. Okay? Lots of pretty colors there. And then you're going to need some watercolors. And you're going to just need a tiny bit. With watercolors, they go a long way. So just use a little bit. You're going to need a brown and then like a mustard yellow, an orange, a yellow, a green, and black. Okay, and then you're going to need some paintbrushes. You need a wide paintbrush, like a medium-sized paintbrush, and you're going to need your watercolor paintbrush. That's your round paintbrush. All right, and you're going to need some water. And I'd like for you to all have a smock or an apron on to make sure your clothes don't get dirty. Okay? All right, are we ready to get started? Have all your things ready? We're going to start by using our black oil pastel, all right? And we're going to start in the center of your paper. We're going to make the eye bulbs. That's the first thing we're going to do. So we're going to make 2 circles right in the center. And be careful, don't make them too small or too big, just kind of medium. Just make a round circle about that size. And then about 4 fingers away, I want you to make another circle like that. And you can do the best you can to make them the same size. You can see I did not, so don't worry. Okay, now you're going to make another circle around this circle. So go a little bit away from it, and I want you to draw another circle around this one. And you do the same thing on that side. All right. And then you're going to do it again. You're going to go a little bit away from the other circle, and you're going to go around it again. Okay, and you do the same thing on that side. Okay. Okay, And then in the center here, you can color this in black. Just like that. And there is his eyeball. There's his eyeballs. Okay, now we're going to draw the owl's beak. So it goes in the center between the two eyes. I want you to just put a little dot. And then I want you to make like a little teepee. Okay, just like that, like a little tent. Okay, then I want you to come down here and be right in the middle. Put your pastel, oil pastel right there at the top, and then come imaginary line right there. And that way you can get your beak even. Okay, symmetrical. Okay, just like that. Okay, now it's time to do the owl's, the top of his hair, his top of his head. So I want you to come over here and on the edge, see where the edge of your last circle is, and kind of go straight up and put a dot. And then do the same thing. Get your finger and put it on the last circle and go straight up and draw another little dot there. And you're going to go from here to here. Just like that. Okay, you want to make sure his head is bigger than his eyeballs, okay? So you got to make sure it goes out from his eyes. Okay, and now we're going to make his ears. And they're kind of feathery. So you're going to go up to here, go straight up. Then I want you to go up, down, up, down, up, down, and go straight down again. And do the same thing over here to make his other ear. Go up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Like that to make his ears. Okay, now we need to make his face. So we're going to go from here, round all the way over here to the other side. Just like that. Just like that. Okay. Now we're going to make his body. Now remember, kids, I know I'm going kind of fast here, so if you need to put me on pause, go ahead. And then you can come back and catch up. Okay, so now we're going to need to do part of his body. I want you to find where the center is of his eye and go straight down and put a dot. Then come over here, his eyeball, go straight down and put a dot. Then you're going to make his little vest. So you're just going to go just like this and make like a little hill. Okay. Now we're going to make a bigger one on the other side of this. So I want you to come over here to the outside, close to the outside of his eye, and do the same thing. Put two dots there, and you're going to go from here over to there. Just like that. Okay, now we need to make his claws. Owls have nice claws so they can catch their food. And we're just going to make 3. Go over here and go 1, 2, 3. All right. And you do that the same thing on the other side. 1, 2, 3. All right. Now we have to make his wings. Owls have nice wings. And I want you to put your oil pastel right here in between, little bit above the bodies and the head. Put it right there, okay? And we're going to do the same kind of thing like we did with his claws. We're going to make him bigger like this and then go like that. And then I want you to do the same thing on the other side right up here. And you're going to end up about right there. And I want you to go 1, 2, 3, like that. Okay. Now for right inside here, we're going to do something fun. It's almost like mermaid. Like, have you ever drawn a mermaid where they have scales? Well, this is kind of like that, but they're actually like feathers. They have lots of feathers. And so we're just going to go like this, in and out, up and down, like this, and then put your oil pastel right here in the middle because we want to make a little loop in between this one and this one. See? Like that. Go from here to the center of that. And you can do that. Just like that. Okay, we've got our owl drawn. Now we're just going to add a little bit of background to this. We're going to make a tree. So I want you to take your oil pastel and put it right here on the edges of the ear and kind of go straight up. That's all you have to do there. All right. And then down here, we're going to make like a branch he's sitting on. So I want you to take your oil pastel and put it right here on the edge of his claw. And you're going to draw a line from here to there. Just like that. Okay. And then you're going to do it from here to there. Like that. All right. And then over here, we're going to make like branches. Okay. So I want you to go from here. And you go up like that. And we might not see them all. We can go like this. Let's see how we can do this. Go up. Then go in and out like a branch. Like this. And then I want you to go straight over until you get to the edge of his wing on the other side. And you go straight down. Straight down. This is a tree. Now, from the very top of your page, I want you to come over here and I want you to draw a straight line all the way down your paper, just like a few inches, or not even an inch, like a quarter of an inch from the side of your paper. And that's the edge of the tree. Okay. Over here, we're going to add some leaves. So just go like this, like little footballs. Just go all the way around them and wherever you want to put some leaves. Okay, we don't have to add very many. We don't have a lot of room to add very many for one. Okay, like that. Okay, then up here we're going to draw a big old moon, and it won't be able to fit on my paper. It might fit on yours. But take it right here and then like the center, almost the center of his head, and then just go around like this. And then I won't have room, but I will put it like this. And that will be my moon. And you can do, if you have room on your paper, you make a great big circle. All right. Okay, now if we're done with this part, then I want you to put your oil pastel away. Okay, and now I want you to get your white pastel. And I want you to draw some stars. And you just like make an X. I hope you can see it with this white. And then you go in between and again across. Okay, and you do that a few times all over your paper. You'd make an X. You go across down and across again. Okay, and you can do this all over the sky. Okay. There you go. And that's all you have to do with the stars. Okay, now I want you to get the brown, and we're going to draw some bark on the trees. So first thing I want you to do is just kind of make some marks like this on your tree. I'm going over here too, like that. And then you're going to go straight down. Then you can kind of make little knobby things if you want. Just kind of go round and go straight down. Just make some things that look like that on your paper. And you can do the same thing over here, just to kind of make it look like bark. All right, just like this, just make it look like bark on the tree. Okay, and there is your tree. Your tree is all done. Okay, all right, now you're going to take your green pastel and we're going to color in part of his eye. And the part you color is right next to the black. So this part right here, right next to the black. Once you go all the way around it and color it all in. Okay, and then you do it, of course, to the other eye. It's going to have great big green eyes. Okay. Okay. And just go around and color the whole thing in. And there that is. All right, like that. And then we're going to take our yellow and we're going to color his beak in yellow. Okay, and we're also going to color in his claws down here, yellow. Okay, just like that. All right, and then do this other one as well. There we go. All right, and now we're going to color some of his feathers, okay? You don't need to color them all, but just color a few because we're going to color some of them orange as well, okay? There, I think I'll do that. Now I'm going to take my orange pastel and I'm going to color some orange in. I'm going to leave some of them white, I think, like that. Maybe I might even put some green in there. That might be pretty. Okay, like that. Okay, and then that is all of that part. Okay, now, oh, we need to color his leaves, the leaves too. Let's just go ahead and come down here and just make some lines on your leaves like this. Just straight down, like that, on your leaves. Okay, it's getting kind of dark in here. I think I need to put a light on. There we go. Hopefully that's better for you. There you go. Okay, there we go. Okay, so the next step is to color in, paint our picture, okay? Let's see. The moon you can leave white if you want. You can also just, if you want to, take your black pastel and you can go like a swirly thing if you want. I guess I'll just do that, just to do that. Okay. All right, there we go. Okay. So let's see, what should we color first? I think that we might color the tree first brown. Okay, so we're going to need probably the wide paintbrush. Get your paintbrush wet and go ahead and get some paint on your brush and just try to stay in the lines and just go over your whole pitch, all of your tree. Okay, now remember this side over here on the edge is part of the nighttime. It's not part of the tree. So just try not to paint that part, okay? And go ahead and paint the whole tree. Okay, now I'm going to put mine on pause for a second while I finish painting. And you go ahead and paint your whole tree and your branch brown. And I'll be right back. Hey, boys and girls, did you finish doing that? Okay, so the next step is we're going to paint the owl's body, okay? So I want you, make sure you get your medium-sized paintbrush, and I think we're going to paint the owl's body like an orange color, okay? All right, so get some paint on your brush, and then just try to stay in the lines and go on the outside of your owl first, and then you can come back and have a little bit of water, and you can spread your paint around, okay? So go like this. And just go on the outside like this of your owl, kind of outline them. And then you come back and you get your water and just kind of move the paint around so it fills in. Try not to get inside his eyeball. Just go on the outside, just like that, okay? All right, I'm going to turn this off again while I paint, and you can take your time painting your owl too, okay? I'll see you in a minute. Okay, boys and girls, did you enjoy doing that? Did you paint your whole painting? Remember to catch the little bit of the sky that's on the side of your paper over here as well. I hope that you really enjoyed this project. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and the like button if you had fun doing this project. And remember to always sign your painting right down here at the bottom. Okay? All right, kids. Until next time, okay? Make sure that you take a look at Miss Carrie's story time that goes with this painting that's been inspired by the book. And I really had fun, and I hope you did too. Okay, bye-bye.
We can make a rainbow in the sky. Take your colors and wave them high. Red